Hi everyone. Hey Beauty Connoisseurs. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I would appreciate it if you go ahead and hit the red subscription button and also click on the notification bell so that you'll always know when I upload a new video. And if any of you are here from the collab that I'm doing from the other ladies' channels, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. And like I said, this is a collab and I'm really excited about it. It was started by Still Looking Good 58, and she had this idea for some of us older, mature ladies of the YouTube to put together a collab and say what is the most important thing that we have learned as an older lady. And the other ladies in the collab are Boomxbeautybeat, who's new to me, WeezyWigReviews, and I'm already familiar with her, and then simply Deborah 722. So I'm really pleased to meet the two ladies that I didn't previously know, and I subscribe to their channels and checking out their videos, and I really like them. So the wig that we're going to do, I'm going to show you the wig first, and then I will tell you about what is the most important thing that I've learned being an older and mature lady. So I have an Outre quick weave. Her name is Druann, and I've reviewed this wig before in a different color, so I'll leave the information card for it up here. This is in the color DR2 Golden Amber, which is, you all know, is a very pretty color and a popular color by Outre. And it is the that very soft natural texture, if you can see that. And this is, you know, a half wig. It says you can style it in 60 seconds, but I'm gonna style it as a full wig because I don't have any hair to blend in with it. And there's the combs at the front, and you have this comb in the back and the adjustable straps. So let me cut the tag off and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've got this on, I do want to say that you can also wear this as a headband wig. You know, put a headband on it and leave some of your hairline out, but I don't want to do that. And I'm going to try to style this as I talk to you about what I feel like is the most important thing that I've learned being a mature lady. So I'm 61 years old, or 61 years young, and I have no problem saying that. I turned 61 back in October, and I'm very proud of that, and I'm not ashamed of it, because what's the alternative? The only alternative is the grave, and there's a lot of people in the graveyard that didn't make it to my age. So the thing that I learned that is I feel like is one of the most important things is that getting older, this lady told me at work, she said getting older is not for sissies. And what she meant by that is that it's not easy getting older. And I know a lot of times when you're young, you think, oh, I wish I was an adult, or I will be glad when I get 21 so that I can drink. Well, back when I was, you know, coming up, 18 was the age that you could drink. But in the way somewhere along the way they changed it to 21. So, you know, you look forward to like these milestones, you know, looking forward to being 25 and 21, and, you know, I think for the guys at 25 their insurance goes down, but getting older And living well, it needs to be intentional. And it's just not just, you know, happenstance. You have to make good decisions. And you have all types of challenges and life experiences along the way that you have to overcome. And it's not easy. And to me, I feel like it doesn't get easier, it actually gets harder. I mean, it was much easier when I was in my 20s and I was carefree. I didn't have any kids. I wasn't married. I've never been married. And I could do whatever I wanted to do. I didn't have to consult with anybody. I didn't have to consider anybody. And I was living a very selfish lifestyle. And then I came into a rude awakening when at the age of 32, I had my son. And it was like, it wasn't my life anymore. I had to, every decision I made, I had to consider him. So, then you have to think about your health, the way you could eat and rip and run and get by on a little bit of sleep. You can't do as you get older. You have to start watching what you eat, you know, because you start gaining weight or you start developing issues, and you don't want to live to be this age and be on medication and have to, you know, take insulin if you're diabetic, or high cholesterol medicine and high blood pressure medicine, all that stuff, because it has side effects. And it's just better to be proactive rather than reactive. And God made the food to be our medicine and, you know, fuel to give us energy and whatnot. So you have to make really good choices in what you eat. And I take a lot of supplements, and it's not cheap. But the reason why I do is because the food that we eat now is not nutritional at all. Most of it is trash, especially if you buy anything out of a box or a package. So I try to eat a lot of vegetables and get fruit in. And the way I do that is I put it in a smoothie, and then I have some like the greens, and I have another one that's berry that I make my smoothies with, and it has all the antioxidants in it. It has all the fruits and vegetables in it, and I take aloe vera juice. And one day I'll do a separate video and kind of show you what I actually do. But and I exercise a little bit. I just really started exercising this year because I hate exercising. But I found this lady on YouTube named Grow with Joe, and I can actually do her routines, and I feel very satisfied after doing them, and I don't feel like, oh, I'm so tired, I just want to lay down and fall out on the bed. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted really to say. I didn't want it to be too long. How long has it been? 8 minutes? So I mean, I could say a whole lot more. Oh, and drink plenty of water. And I don't drink calories. And what I mean by that is I don't drink soda. I don't drink juice. I mean, you might as well just sit down with a bowl of sugar and eat sugar if that's what you're going to do. And I'd rather eat my calories. I like to chew. So I'd rather eat my calories. I don't want to spend 120 calories or 210 calories on something to drink. Maybe a glass of wine every now and then, or a margarita, like if I'm going to a Mexican restaurant or something like that. And as far as my coffee, I drink the first cup of coffee black in the morning because I do intermittent fasting, and any type of flavor you put in it is going to trigger your insulin, and insulin is what stops your body from being in fat burning mode, and I want to keep my body in fat burning mode for as long as possible. So that's another thing that I do, and it helps to keep my weight down, especially now that I'm retired and I'm at home a lot more. And since I'm retired, I've lost about 15 or 20 pounds, and I didn't gain any weight during the pandemic. Matter of fact, I lost 10 pounds. And I purposely didn't gain weight because I was dating somebody at the time, and I said I wasn't going to gain any happy weight. And I, you know, just because he was eating Patti LaBelle peach cobbler every week and Patti LaBelle's sweet potato pie and cookies and soda and all that, I wasn't going to indulge, and I didn't. And so I ended up losing another 10 pounds. And what else? I didn't take down any notes, so I hope I'm not all over the place. What else? Yeah, so I drink a lot of water. Matter of fact, here's my water right here. And I bought this from Amazon, and it lets you know how much water you should have drank by a certain time every day. And this, I think it equals to a little bit over a gallon. But depending on your size, it says you don't necessarily have to drink that much water. So what I usually do, it depends on when I get up. I might put it at 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock. And that's how much water I drink. And so now I'm at 7 p.m. and I think it's about 8 o'clock right now. But I'll be up until probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning anyway. So I have plenty of time to get that water drank. And okay, and here's my smoothie I've been drinking since I've been here recording. And so, yeah, that's what I do. And yeah, it really, I mean, you have to put a lot more effort into it than you did when you were 25 or 30. And I see a lot of people that I went to school with, and they don't really look too good. And I don't know what they've been through, but I've been through a lot. I mean, if I told you all what I've been through, you all would tell me to shut up. You're lying. But I just thank God that I don't look like what I've been through. And I also attribute that to my relationship with the Lord. You have to have a relationship with the Lord. And he has to be a priority, number one, because he won't accept any other position in your life anyway. So you might as well put him number one where he should be. And everything else will fall into place. And he even says that in his word, that seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these other things will be added to you. And he will redeem the time. He will restore you, and just basically, you know, have you looking unscathed after you've been through the fire and through the storm and the wind and the rain and the lion's den and everything else that you go through during life. So I enjoy being the age that I am. You know, I don't have trouble with my knees. I still wear my heels. I'm doing all of that, and I plan to do that, you know, when I'm 80 and 90. And my goal is to be a centurion, which is someone that has lived to be 100, and I want to be able to do that and still have a good quality of life. So that's what I think is the most important thing that I have learned being a mature lady. And I really didn't have to do too much styling to this. I like that it has dark roots, and you can kind of, it depends on how you want the hair. You can kind of have more of it going over to this way, or you can have it more even. And I probably need to trim it a little bit if I can find my scissors. Where are my scissors? It's cute like this, and like I said, you know, you just play around with it however you want to play around with it, and you know, make it your own and let it frame your face. And or you can pull it back and do a headband with it. And this is how it looks all the way around. And I didn't want to comb it too much because I didn't want to disturb the curl pattern, and I didn't want it to get really frizzy. I like it just pretty much with these, you know, loose bouncy curls. And so that's really all I have to say. So if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you will continue watching, and it was nice meeting you.